Can 5G, can it read your mind?
No. It's nothing like that. It's more
But
of
now are you just telling us that?
no. I mean, let me tell you something.
Or is that's
Technology's
just all urban legend stuff? Urban.
yeah. I mean, there's a lot of things people try to put out there because they're against technology advancement. But technology advancement only helps us in all the sectors, from education to healthcare to government to finance. I mean, it's to be honest with you, to answer your question, no, it cannot. But I will tell you this: if you were looking at something duck hunting, or you type something in where you're talking about duck calls, Facebook gets all that information back to them, so they automatically know you know, from what you've typed in or tried to search for, especially if you do it on Facebook, right? If you're on their marketing site where they're selling, people are selling stuff on Facebook, right? I don't have Facebook. I got off of it a long time ago, but I know people that they shop on Facebook. So if you do that, they have that information about you. So they're going to put that on your on your Facebook page. It might just come up as an ad, right? That you
Right.
said it came up as an ad, right? When you opened up Facebook, there was so that's normal. That's normal. It happens.
Would 5G, could they figure out who's really bigots and who's really racist and who's really, like if there is neo Nazis here in the United States, let's say there is is this a way that the Homeland Security can dive in and make their way through the crevices to, and can it legally be, well, I guess right now it couldn't legally be held, but could it be documented somewhere that you're on this list of people that are prejudiced, bigots, or freaking racist, or let's say a thief, that talks about stealing from people or does bad things. Is there any way they can take the 5G to use that?
Well, yeah. I mean, obviously, 5G is way bigger than just this particular instance. It's going to change the world. But to answer your question, the government always has accessibility. Just remember that.
Right.
So if they're wanting to monitor a particular place for a particular reason, they have all the assets, they have all the resources to make that happen. And whether or not they have 3G, 4G, or 5G, they're still going to be able to obtain that information. So 5G doesn't really dictate their ability to obtain that information, I guess is what I'm trying to say. What it does is it allows them to maybe gather more data at a faster rate in real time than what they would have with previous technology.
Okay.
So they can get it in real time.
Okay, I'm thinking like what to ask first.
Sure.
Okay, I guess what scares everybody about this technology?
I think there's a lot of conspiracy theories that are out there. Like, I think one of them I've heard that I laugh at a lot was that, uh, you know, uh, 5G was brought on by extraterrestrial people, which, okay, I mean, maybe, but that's not really what it is.
Do you
But
work for the aliens?
no, we do not.
Hey man, you've made a friend here that's an alien.
Right.
So
And also, there's a big push, I think, about the health scare of 5G technology, and a lot of people saw the infrastructure of when the world went from 3G to 4G technology. There was a huge infrastructure build out because we didn't have it at the time. But one thing about 5G technology, specifically with ours, we're software based, and we have some proprietary technology. I'm just going to kind of go in a little bit about our technology. True 5G technology will not harm the environment. It will not harm animals or humans. There was a study done on our specific technology that we use by the University of Tokyo, and there's no ill effects to any of those three. And so with 4G infrastructure, obviously, The last mile is the biggest complication for most telecoms or communication providers. And we actually changed the game for that because you no longer have to worry about digging up a city block to get fiber to get your connection to your receiver or your, what people know as, your towers and things of that nature.